Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, and we are continuing our fall 2019 anime coverage. And we're going to talk about the season premiere, episode 1 of the anime No Guns Life. We're going to switch from Crunchyroll and head over to Funimation, where this anime can be watched and streamed. As always, I'll give you a brief synopsis of the show, so here we go. Humans that have been physically altered and turned into dangerous weapons are known as the Extended. Juuzo awakens as one of those weapons with amnesia, but his job as an agent investigating the Extended leads to a mysterious child with extended ties showing up at his office. Now Juuzo must keep the child away from the street gangs and the mega corporation that is want to get him, and it won't be easy. I have to say episode 1 was a blast. A little slow pace, but I like the way the world is building up for this. I think the protagonist Juuzo is a very, very compelling character. Here's a guy that basically is a overextended. He is a guy whose basically his head is a gun, and they allude to something that I'm trying to do it without spoiling it. They allude to something that might be his weakness. If someone pulls a trigger, that might actually damage him, which is pretty cool. I like the way they set this world up in the pacing of this. This is going to be really good. First of all, I want to just talk about the animation. The animation is stellar. I love the camera angles and the cinematography in this animation. There are a couple of shots in here. There's actually one when Juuzo enters his office, and it's a floor shot that pans up. And it's a great use of CGI mixed with actual hand drawn, and it just blends in well with the color usage and the lighting, and I thought that was very, very well done. I really love that shot. And I just like the way the characters are interacting in this. The story is pretty cool. You have this mega corporation that basically feels like they own the Extended because they were the ones that supplied them with the enhancements. And there's this one scene in this episode that really stresses that is when, I can't talk about it because it'll be a spoiler, but you'll know towards the end when this one particular character is talking to the Extended. It's like, you have no free will. We're the ones who supplied your body. And I think that's going to be a very interesting dynamic, and it makes me wonder how the Extended are actually going to be viewing themselves, how they're going to be viewing the corporation that supplied them with this technology. And I do like Juuzo and how he's going to be protecting this kid. Who is this kid? Why is everybody after him? And it really makes you question it, and it really kept me engaged. It was a little slow paced, but it's an investigation type of anime so far from what I'm getting. This guy's like he's an agent, he's doing investigations and everything else like that. So you expect a little bit of slow pace. I can forgive it for what the show is going for. And characters kept me engaged, and the animation is beautiful. Voice acting is very stellar. I can't stress how good enough the voice acting is. One thing I really want to give a nice shining to and shout out to is the music. The music was great. Everyone who knows me, and if you've been watching ONG for like 9 years now, and you've been watching my reviews, you've been watching me talk about anime, you know soundtrack is very important to me, because soundtrack keeps me immersed, it keeps me engaged, it keeps me going with the tone, and I love the jazz soundtrack in this. It brought this jazz / orchestrated type of feel. It brought such a noir feel to it that I was like, man, I have to get the soundtrack when it comes out. Opening theme was pretty good too. Overall, I would say definitely add this to your queue and watch it now. Watch it now. This is a beautiful anime. I think this is... I've been really disappointed with fall anime so far, but this one definitely rejuvenated my faith in the fall season. The visual is beautiful. The shots are great. There's some really great detail in this, and there's a very unique, nice concept here. I mean, the amnesia trope, it's been done to death, but the fact that this guy is basically a walking gun, he's a gun, and it's just like, okay, what commentary they're going to be doing with this? So I'm curious to see what they're going to go with it. So definitely, I would say, add this to your queue and watch it now. This is Justin from TacosandGeeks.com saying, later days. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.